Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and in front of us we have another Dimple lock sent to me by Tallan Pick. And if you look down that keyway, can you see? Yep, there are two rows of pins. Row pins at the top, row pins at the bottom. So this is actually a 10-pin lock. Yep, that's right. And if you look at the key, you'll see that there are two different bittings. So the key will go in like this, and yeah, it's a broken key. But you can see that the top bitting is this set here, and the bottom bitting is this set here. So you can see that the top pins largely don't want to be disturbed too much. This is a sort of a middle set pin, two really low set pins, and then some high sets at the back. The bottom set of pins are all quite deep set, apart from maybe, well, especially pin 5 at the bottom, which again is probably zero lift. And the aim of this is probably not the pick I'll be using, but the aim is you've got to go sort of central. See if I can get, maybe I'll autofocus that, because otherwise it'll keep focusing on my other hand. Take the autofocus off, should I say. And the aim is you've got to try and get central down here to get exactly in between the two pins, and not to try and move it so you're moving the top pins up too much, so you can set the ones at the bottom. It's an interesting pick, it really is. I picked it I think 2 times just before I started to think about filming this. Anyway, enough of me yabbering on. I reckon that the best thing we can do with this is throw it in a vise and have a go at picking it. I'll see you in just a second. Okay, so nice tension on that lock. Two. 2, 3, 4. Go back to 1. Just tap the pin above. 2. Do top pins. 3, 4, 5. Oh, nice solid click on pin. Top pin 5 at the back. Pin 2 now, if I can get onto it, at the bottom. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh wow, and we're open. That was a violent opening, wasn't it? Blimey. Okay, right. That was a fun lock, really fun lock. I briefly watched Tallan Pick's video on this, and I think there's a sidebar or something inside here. So yeah, I'm going to try and gut it like that. Okay. Now I need to find out what I've done with my circlip pliers. They are here. Let's see if I can get into it. There we go. Cool, right. A follower of some kind, and a shim. Shall we try a shim? I feel that, I don't know if it's going to help anything, but I'm going to try and shim it anyway because I can. And use this Sparrows follower? Yeah, why not? And where are the top pins? Okay, there. So if I do it like that, hopefully that won't be a disaster. Keep my finger on the other side. I don't know what is the other side actually. Okay, so I think we just about survived that. Okay. Noob patented pinning tray. And tip out pin. Oh, that's pin 1. Oh, they're thick pins. No, that wasn't. That's pin 4. That's pin 1. There we go. Standard. 2, standard. Bit dirty in here. Yuck. 3, standard. 4, standard. 5, standard. Okay, then I've got what looks like a sidebar, I'm guessing, with the little springs in. Okay, so I don't want to lose those springs because I don't think I'll ever see or find springs that small again, so I'll put those there. Now what do we have? Is that the housing for the pins? Guess it must be. So if you look there, you can see that that must be where the pins are, the top pins, and the sidebar must recess into that. So the bottom pins are here as normal, and the top pins are there underneath this housing, and the sidebar actually sits at the edge. So well, yeah, there must be a way into that. Let me have a look. Where's my penknife or something? Might be a pain to get back on, but let's have a go. There we go. Aha. Sorry, focus that up again. Okay. So that's a little crimped top. Oh wow. Look at this. Look at that. That's weird, isn't it? I've never seen anything like it. So little springs. Let's take those out. Oh, I'm not going to enjoy piecing this one back together afterwards. Tiny little things, okay. So this is the front of the lock. Ah, there we go, good. Ooh, it's... Look at that. What a funny little pin. It's like a... so the serration is actually where the sidebar goes in. I see, that's clever. Okay, so I'll just put that here. There we go. And last but not least, well, look at my fingers. This is just on this lock. Gross. Okay, so that is it. So you can see here where those pins sit inside, and that serration we saw on the pin, when it lines up with this, and then the sidebar is able to recess into where those pins sit. Very interesting stuff. Okay, so that's that bit. What about this bit here? Okay, let's have a look from the beginning. pin 1. It says removing the shim at the same time. There we go. These are really big pins, by the way. These are really quite fat drivers. Really fat. They're certainly, I'm going to measure them in a minute. Normal pins are 2.8 millimeters or so in a euro. So I'll be very interested to know what these bad boys are. These are all standards as well. Interesting. This lock would be a beast if they threw in some like spools and stuff as well. As it happens, it's mildly distracting, but not an epic pick. Okay, let's have a look at these pins together, and you'll see that we have the bottom pins here, standard. Then the top pins, which are, they look like they're serrated, but the reason why is because this is essentially the gate for the sidebar to fall into. So they don't act like a serration per se, and they just want to keep flipping over because that's the way they're weighted, so I'm going to leave it. Then all the top pins seem to be steel, as are the bottom pins, yet they're standard, which is very surprising. What an interesting little lock. So Tallan Pick, thank you so much for this really interesting Lince or Lince lock. I've not ever picked anything quite like it, and it's a really fun little thing. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next time. Hello again. Sorry, I forgot. I said I'd measure these pins, and I did forget, and I was reassembling the lock, which I haven't completely messed up, which is really cool. And but it does give me the chance now to show you a standard pin from a standard euro, and these are about, this is 2.68, and these usually range from about 2.7 to 2.8 millimeters, so that's kind of normal. And this is from an era, I think, this lock, so a very common lock in the UK. And this pin from that Lince is, there you go, almost 3.48 millimeters. I mean, what a thick pin, crazy. Anyway, there you go, little bonus for you, but I did remember in the end to show you that. So there you go, now you know. See you next time.